Hello, good morning. This is your daily outlook for Friday, the 4th of May. The euro recorded gains against most of its major counterparts as the European Central Bank announced its lending rate unchanged at 1%. As this was what was expected, investors immediately turned their attention to the press conference that followed. ECB President Mario Draghi was less dovish than anticipated and promoted a sense of unanimity within the central bank, improving market sentiment. Against the British pound, the single currency had a volatile ride, plunging to 0.8102, a near two-year record low from its open at 0.8120, but managed to close in a slightly more positive area at 0.8124. The US dollar appeared strong ahead of the non-farm payroll release later today at 12:30 GMT. Following a disappointing ADP employment report, a good forecaster of the NFP, on Wednesday, market participants are growing more bearish towards the US labour market. Against the Canadian dollar, the greenback climbed to 0.9880 from 0.9866. Versus the Japanese yen, the US dollar slightly rose to 80.22 from 80.12, as the 80 figure has been acting as a support area over the past few days. The Australian dollar dropped for a fourth consecutive day to 102.63 from 103.04 against the US dollar, in anticipation of the monetary policy statement by the Reserve Bank of Australia earlier today. In its statement, the nation's central bank cut growth and inflation forecasts, citing weak job and housing markets. Looking at commodities now, we saw oil prices plunge to $102.21 from $104.93 a barrel. Gold dropped to $1,635.73 from $1,651.90. Against the euro, gold plummeted to €1,243.87 from €1,257.37 an ounce, and silver moved down to $30.11 from $30.58 an ounce. Let's take a look at what the currencies are doing this morning. The euro-dollar pivot point is at 131.75 with a preference to enter into short positions at 131.70. The dollar-yen pivot point is at 79.95 with a preference to enter into long positions at 79.95. The Aussie-dollar pivot point is at 102.90 with a preference to enter into short positions at 102.90. The sterling-dollar pivot point is at 162.15 with a preference to enter into short positions at 162.10. The dollar-CAD pivot point is at 0.9860 with a preference to enter into long positions at 0.9860. Looking at commodities, the oil pivot point is at 104 with a preference to enter into long positions at 104. The gold pivot point is at 1643 with a preference to enter into short positions at 1643. And the silver pivot point is at 30.45 with a preference to enter into short positions at 30.45. And of course, for more up-to-date information, please visit us at easy-forex.com. And on the calendar, the market movers are the EU retail sales month-on-month for March forecast to remain unchanged. The US non-farm payrolls for April forecast to come out at 170,000, and the Purchasing Managers Index forecast to drop to 61. Now on to equities. In Europe, we saw the FTSE up 0.15%, the DAX was down 0.24%, and the CAC was down 0.09%. In the US, the SP 500 was down 0.77%, and the Dow was down 0.47%. In Asia at the time of writing, the Nikkei was up 0.31%, and the Hang Seng was down 0.78%. This has been your Daily Outlook. I'm Emma Andrew from the Easy Forex Dealing Room. Have a good weekend.
Not only have you found a great place for Forex news, you found a great place to trade it. Registration is easy. Just click Join Now. Membership has its unique benefits, such as the freeze rate, the trade simulator, the inside viewer, and personal dealers. Your personal account manager waiting for you now.